Welcome back to a new LEGO Star Wars set review. This is Ahsoka'S Jedi Interceptor. The set retails for $45 in the United States and has 290 pieces. The set also has 3 minifigures, including Ahsoka Tano, which is her Clone Wars style, Anakin Skywalker, and R7A7. This set is definitely overpriced to what this should be. This should be a glorified $30 set and nothing more than that whatsoever. A look at the Ahsoka minifigure on the side of the box. Here's a quick look at the back of the box, including the new mold for the interior piece and the play features of this set, including the minifigures in the box. Let's take a look at the minifigures first. First up is Anakin Skywalker, and this minifigure is very good. He has mainly brown printing with a lot of black for his robes as well, which definitely the black is nice. However, I don't think there's enough of it on this minifigure. In the Clone Wars, it definitely felt like there's more black than brown. However, this is still a great minifigure. If I take a look at the back, it has more very good printing and a double-sided face of Anakin's angrier look. This is a great inclusion to have in this set because we haven't had a proper Anakin since I'd argue 2014. We have R7A7, and this droid is very good. It's Ahsoka's droid in the Clone Wars, and especially this arc. Sadly, there's no back printing on this, which is absolutely absurd, including the R2-D2 had it a few years ago. It's just sad to see that we haven't gotten any other droids yet. However, the top piece is very good. It has the holes in the center, which is definitely on and off that they do that, but it's so kids don't choke on Lego pieces if they swallow it. And yeah, it has alt printing all the way around the head, but nothing too crazy. We have Ahsoka herself. This minifigure is absolutely amazing. Everything about it is honestly perfect. Her lightsabers, of course, are green, which matches her in this season. She has the mid-legs, which are absolutely amazing, have very good printing on them, and just it very well matches with the torso. Her Laku piece, or her head piece, is very good as well, and comes off pretty easily. And that has her back printing and her second face, and of course, you can flip it around to have the second face on this minifigure. And this is honestly just an amazing Ahsoka minifigure. Everything about it is honestly perfect. There's nothing else I would ask for in this minifigure. This is Ahsoka's Jedi Interceptor. Now, this set is honestly such a beautiful Interceptor, and it just looks so good compared to the old ones. It has tons of stickers, which in tons, I mean there's 6 main ones that are on, I guess 3 different main ones that are on the set. There's this one right here, there's this, and then there's the other side. This is has 4 different times as well. And as you can see that the wings do open up, you just peel them up a little bit, and like so, they are open. It does look very good. The detailing on it is absolutely perfect in my opinion. There's nothing too crazy. You can hold it by one wing just fine. It will move and can fall off like that if the pieces aren't pushed down properly, which we can do again. I don't know, that's just definitely a flaw of picking that up that I just saw, but I don't, oops, shot off a spring-loaded shooter. I don't know how consistent that will be though, so let's try that one more time of messing with the wing. Okay, so it is very consistent. If you do mess with it a bunch, it is going to pop off. So just don't shake it around too much and you'll be fine, but that is a design flaw that I'm noticing now, just carrying this and picking this up. But if you would access it like normally any other time, you're not gonna force it like that. You'd have to really push it and play with it a ton. The other side won't go because this side already gave. Definitely not a main problem considered that the turbo tank absolutely gets obliterated, but yeah, this is the other side. This is what your experience is gonna be most of the time when you access the set. It should be fine, but again, it is something to look out for. As you could see, one of the things that happens when you play with this set, especially if you turn it upside down, is that the cockpit opens up, which is something I definitely don't like a whole bunch because it would be nice to have it closed when you're flying it around upside down, which I do have a fix for later in this video. But now we can take a look at the new cockpit piece. I really like this piece. I've grown on it a lot. However, it's definitely not as nice as the old one was. The old one fully covered the whole thing and looked more seamless compared to this new one. Because in universe, this part is very connected and there isn't these very large, I guess, discrepancies in size here. Here's Ahsoka's Jedi Interceptor in universe, and you can definitely see that the gaps on the back are supposed to be one fluid shape, and if you look at Anakin's, it's exactly the same. Now, one thing I'm noticing now while looking at this is that the cockpit piece in the center definitely should be indented more, but it's okay that it's not. It has the accurate design. However, there's one other main flaw, is that the stripe piece right next to Ahsoka, on the border, it's green, and in the Lego set, it's white. Referring to is that this portion here should be green piece. This piece right here should be green. They just couldn't do that because this part right here needed to be white. So I guess it's a decent takeaway, but it is missing the green on this set that piece should have had. But besides that, that's my major flaws with this set, except of course that this doesn't close properly, which I do have one fix for. I don't know why the entire cockpit just fell apart, but I guess that's something to look out for as well. I don't know, this is the first time I've played with this set really since I got it, so just keep a lookout that if you play with this set a bunch, it's gonna fall apart on you, which again is not great for a play set at all. I forgot to put that in. Like I was saying, this set will definitely mess around and fall apart if you play with it too much. The wings are that easy to take off. There's nothing really connecting them together. The design isn't horrible by any means. Like, I'm not trying to diss on it at all, but it's just something to look out for if you're giving this set to a child. And this set also does have two main play features. You can put a minifigure in, you can open the wings. Sorry, again, minifigure in, you can open the wings, but there's one other one, which is the spring-loaded shooters, which again, shoot off normally. Like up and down, so you just press down on it and it will shoot off. There's also the engines, which are blue in this case, which I'm pretty sure are accurate. They definitely have sometimes a problem getting that accurate. There's cannons on either side and then a place for the droid. This should not be here, but it's definitely there so that it's seamless with the droid, because the droid's supposed to fit in a very thin wing. It doesn't make sense, but it works. You can put the droid in. All you do is just set it in. The legs sometimes become a problem, and then you can move that up. It does have two studs to sit on, so it will be pretty much in there. It's not going to fall out like some other things about this set. And then, of course, you can place Ahsoka in her Interceptor like so. Place her down, sit her all the way back, put her arms down, and she's in, and I think she looks amazing. And then if you flip it over, you have two spaces for her lightsabers. If you put them backwards like that, I think it looks very cool. It's not supposed to be that way, but the green on the bottom is definitely a nice touch. You don't notice it from most angles. Here you do a little bit, but again, it's nothing crazy at all. There is one fix that I do have to this set, actually. If you get a 1x4 in dark gray, you can replace one of these pieces. If we just take everything off one more time, like so, and then we take this section off, and if we switch these slope pieces and put them on the edge here, like that, and then put it back together, so put this where that goes, and then put this section right in the back, we now have a place to where this portion here can grip that there. And again, all you have to, I just definitely broke that off. You just push it down and you give it a little push. It's not gonna go anywhere now. And it's so easy to just pick up that, again, it's not going anywhere, and that it has little friction, that it just holds it in place nicely, which is definitely something interesting why they didn't do that in the first place, because it's such a simple piece just to add on to the set that it doesn't take away from anything, and it's such an easy piece just to add on that honestly adds to this set. So I'm surprised they didn't add that to begin with. But that is everything for Ahsoka'S Jedi Interceptor. I hope you enjoyed this video, and do come back for more videos on my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and like, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.